3, 2, 1.
Okay. So, hey guys, I'm Chronos, and I'm running Elder Scrolls Anthology. Sorry for the delay. So, time starts once I click Start New Game. So, 3, 2, 1, start. And we're going to just create our character here. So, we're creating a Dark Elf. So, some guy from Morrowind. And I'm trying to get some specific stats here. So I want to get a lot of gold and a decent amount of intelligence and speed. So I'm just trying to get some ideal character settings. So this one should be fun.
Do not.
Mic is quiet. Trying my best here. Okay. So right here, I'm just going to pick up a bunch of coins from that pile there. And I got some bad spawns. Oh, okay. So right here, I need to level up 1 level. So for some reason, I need to level up here in order to progress the game. And we can do that by killing a bunch of these rats here. And this is the hardest part of this game. This is the first in the series, Elder Scrolls Arena. Here we go. So here, just going to add some speed. And we're going to wait an hour for this cutscene. We're going to head to Rehad in this castle. And basically go to our first quest of the game. And in this game, you're going to notice that I'm running diagonally a lot. And by strafe running like that, it's the fastest form of movement. And we're going to go here and create some spells. So we're creating an invisibility spell, levitation spell, and a fortify speed spell. This could be. Okay. Here we go. So these 3 spells that we made are going to be the only spells and the only things we really need for the rest of this run. In fact, all of the combat in this run is now complete for Elder Scrolls Arena in particular. And we're just going to complete all the quests, which is basically just one quest quite a few times. So we're going to go here in Stone Keep, cast 2 spells. So we casted a Fortify Speed spell and a Invisibility spell. So I can get through this dungeon very quickly and not worry about any enemies at all. I'm going to click this quest item here. There we go. That's probably the hardest part of the run. And we're just going to levitate over the water. We're going to go exit this place now that we collected the scroll. And we're going to come back to Stonekeep again. Okay, and once again we'll do the same thing. So what's going on right now is this quest that we're doing is generally, or it's a bugged quest. So in this game, this scroll right here that you collect, it increments your quest counter, and for some reason, every time you complete this quest, the scroll comes, respawns back, and you can just pick it up again, and it automatically completes the next quest. Thing is, can't really do it infinitely. Because after 3 times in a row, the scroll automatically deloads or despawns and like no longer works. But if you continue to get your new quest by going to these quest givers, it resets the counter, allowing me to just continue on with this game and pick up more scrolls and thus just complete the quest again and again. Okay. So we're going to be picking up this scroll quite a few times here. 17, in fact. So right here, fly over, go around, scroll, and back out again. So we fast travel away and back, respawn it again, and so on. That's all there is really to this game in particular. The run itself is pretty boring overall, to be honest, at least to watch, but gameplay wise for the movement, it's actually very precise. So it's all based off optimizing your movement in this game. So every time we pick up 2 scrolls, okay, 1 second. Okay, Valen Wood. Yeah, but every time you pick up 2 scrolls and you go to next castle, you have to get that cutscene to be able to progress the game. The spooky ghost cutscene. And in this game, you can only do stuff when it's daytime. So whenever it's nighttime, I have to go outside of the castle and just wait a couple hours. Otherwise, like, everyone's asleep and you can't really do anything at all. And sometimes it might look like it's daytime, or might look like it's nighttime, but depending on the music and what else is going on in the game, you can tell whether or not it actually is. Either way, you just have to make sure it's daytime to progress the quest line. So, yep, just a bunch of stone keep right now. In fact, that's what basically this run is. So, okay. So use the spells. Fly over. Yeah. Clicking scrolls or just doors and stuff in general in this game is probably one of the hardest parts. The reason why is because I guess like the hitboxes or detection boxes of the items and stuff are really bad. Okay. Okay. So once again, it's nighttime. You can't wait while you're inside one of these major holds or cities, because technically it's like illegal. So just by exiting the castle walls, you can just wait outside like that. Another important thing I should note is Arena is actually a pretty tough game in general. So if you're outside at night, you're very likely to die if you don't go back inside like the hold or castle very quickly. Because like a lot of enemies can just one-shot you. So it's pretty delicate of a run. Because it's really easy to make a mistake and just lose your run if you're not careful. Okay. Then we had just stone keep back and forth again. Pretty weird of a run. Because of this one major gameplay breaking glitch right here. Another interesting fact about this game is that this bug with the scroll is not on older patches of the game, but on the newest release, like the final released version of it, which is kind of interesting to say the least. Okay, Somerset Isle. And it's important to go to these cities and locations in this order. Okay. So all of these quest givers are also not random. They're like these specific ones. And if you read through the text for the actual storyline, it has quite a bit of lore to it. I'm not the most familiar with this game's lore, but basically we're trying to stop Jagar Tharn by collecting like pieces of a staff or something. Which is what most of those scrolls are. Because for each of the quests, basically, we're collecting quest items. Since the scroll's a quest item, it just takes the same place as the rest of them. Okay, Stone Cave again. Fly over the water. Click the scroll. Over that. And out this door. Okay. Oh. Went to the wrong spot. That's fine. Okay. Nighttime. Just have to wait. Yeah, if you get that guy to pop up, that means you're ambushed. And notice how whenever I get enemies nearby, I immediately click to go inside. It's very important to do that. Otherwise you just you can just die instantly if you're not careful. Okay, so here, levitate over this water. Here. Got that quest, and back to some more Stone Cube. We're over halfway done with Elder Scrolls Arena now, which is good. This game is the most consistent of the 5. Oh. Okay, pick up the scroll. There we go. And away and back again. Way over, levitate, scroll, and out. So for people wanting to learn a new speed game, this game is actually really easy to learn overall. And it's a good way to like understand speedrunning in general by learning routes, understanding minor things like movement tricks and stuff. The only downside to this run basically is the amount of RNG that is in it, since it's very, very heavily reliant on getting daytime cycles. Because every time you travel to a city, you can get a chance of it being day or night. And optimally, you would want as many day cycles as possible. I believe currently the world record has 1 night cycle, which is actually really insane, along with some really good movement. And yeah. Okay. We're nearing the end of Arena at a decent-ish pace, to say the least. Okay. Wait an hour. And we're going to head to our last location, or our last quest location in Morrowind. Okay. So wait for daytime. That was a good night cycle. And we're going to head to our last quest. So talk to this king. We're going to head out. And 3 more stone keeps and we finish the game. Okay. Fly over. Exit. Enter again. click the scroll. And one last time, and once I click on the scroll, Elder Scrolls Arena should be finished. And then I can move on to Daggerfall. And that's Arena. Here's the end cutscene. Okay. And just a cool glitch that everyone does at the end of their arena run. It's very quick. So right here, if you wait a long time at this path and you get ambushed, you get this. For some reason the guy isn't talking, but Jagar Tharnhair is talking in Rhea Silmane's voice, which is the ghost lady. It's pretty funny. Then you fight a bunch of enemies here. Hey, kill them. Nice. Okay, and that's Arena. Okay. So now on to Daggerfall. Okay. So start new game. So Daggerfall is probably one of the toughest games, at least for me. So hopefully it goes well. So right here we're just creating our character. Sorry, this part takes quite a bit of concentration. Okay. So a lot of stuff is going to happen very quickly. Right here we're going to where is it? Sorry. Okay. So immediately we're going to go to Harsley Grange. There's so many places on this map that it's pretty easy to get lost. Okay. Rip market. Okay. Yeah, so right here I'm doing a trick called buffer jumping. And basically it allows me to leap pretty far distances. And it's way faster than running. So by opening up the travel menu and jumping while sprinting, you just get a bunch of height there. Right here we're going to create a couple spells. So we're going to join this guild. Make quite a bit of spells, so this part is going to take some concentration as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, so right now I'm just going to be using a leveling spell. Okay, hopefully I'm doing this right. That's weird. My audio is kind of bugged. I hope things are working. Oh shoot. I know why. Shoot. I think I accidentally deleted a spell that I was not supposed to. What spell did I do? Oh, I didn't. Yeah, so I messed up here. Should be fine. Just need to go back. Okay. It's fine. It's a small time loss. Okay, yep, should be good. So right now I'm going to be grinding to level 8 very quickly. So what I'm doing is I'm leveling up a lot of skills at once by casting this leveling spell, and by fast traveling it restores my magic instantly, so I can just level up really quickly by pressing a bunch of buttons at the same time. And I'm going to do this for about a minute here. And I just want to get to level 8 because in order to complete the game, you have to be a specific level in order for certain quests to start. So I'm gonna check here. Level 5 right now. Just gonna keep going. Okay. should be pretty close. So gonna check again. Yep, level 8. Now we're going to way rest and get our first major quest. Here we're going to head over to Morgaia, and we're going to get her married to some lich, some like guy that lives in a dungeon. I don't know. It's pretty weird. And we're just going to fly up to her here. Talk to her, and we're going to anchor a teleport and travel to Scourge Barrow. Okay. So you enter in, and we're going to go out of bounds here by walking into this door, climbing it, and falling through. It's pretty interesting. Daggerfall is a very, very buggy game. Talk to this guy. Teleport back, complete the quest. Talk to her, and we're going to head to Daggerfall, Castle Daggerfall. And this quest right now that I'm going to is the most RNG heavy quest in the series. In fact, it's probably one of the most RNG quests in speedrunning. So if things don't go well, I do have a safety save implemented, so hopefully I won't need to use it. So we're going to kung fu up this wall, go into this door, and this allows us to fall through the floor. We're just going to fly over to our next quest here. So, Azargoth Web. Okay. Now, hopefully, I get good RNG here. So, just gonna save here. And try to find a werewolf. So werewolves can spawn literally anywhere. So I'm going to listen to some specific audio cues. And look at the map as well. This is actually a pretty good dungeon. So if I don't get it within a couple minutes, I'll probably go to my backup save. I hear it. It was really close. Yeah, it's really hard to go up and down. You can use these slopes to go down faster. Right now I'm just going to try to hope think it's right there. Okay, so there's this werewolf. Nice. It's actually a really good werewolf. Like, it can take between, like, literally a couple seconds to, like, minutes or, like, being impossible if you're unlucky. So enter here. And we're going to look at this logbook and try to find Lamley Field. Okay. So you can warp around with a hotkey in this game because, gosh. This is not good. I think it's Lamley Field, isn't it? Yeah, so in this game there's there's so many places with like similar names that it's pretty annoying. And they take you to totally different places. So right here, we're going to kill the zombie. Go. Okay, so what was I saying before? Let's look for this first. Okay, just west. So there's a hotkey which is Alt F11, and that allows you to teleport to the last spot you were standing. And it was implemented in the game because a lot of people were just getting out of bounds way too much. Because it's so easy to fall out of bounds. Okay, Wildertown, 9 days. Okay, so 3 and 3. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to find the palace here. Okay, it's northwest. That's good. Just to make sure I arrive in time. I might have not. 1 second. Yeah, it's important to be at the right time in this game, otherwise you can fail a quest. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so normally the guy's name is there if you're on the right day and time. If it's not, then you kinda can't complete the quest. And in this game, if you can't complete a quest, it's actually gone for good. So you can fail the main storyline quest, which is pretty interesting. Okay, just west. Not sure if any other games have quests like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk to this guy. Here. Go. get a second quest. No. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. Yeah, it's important in this game to make sure you're going the right place. Because, like, this is probably the most delicate of all the speedruns. If you fail, like, something in this game, you literally lose all your progress. Okay. There we go. Which is why I save pretty frequently in this run. And I have a lot of backup saves in case anything goes really wrong. So here, we just click that guy to pre-turn in a quest. And now we're going to kill a lich in this castle. We're just going to fly over. Also, the sounds in this game are pretty interesting, to say the least. Okay, so we're gonna fly up here into the ceiling. Then we're going to head up this way. We should find this guy here, and we're gonna kill him. There we go. Now, we're going to head to Singberry, and we're going to skip a quest by doing a super long buffer jump. So right here, we're going to stand on this rooftop, look up, just to make sure. Because I want to be safe, I'm going to save right here. And we're going to do a super jump. So what I did was I did a buffer jump and casted a slow fall, or as we Daggerfall runners like to call it, slog fall. And basically we're going to fly all the way to our next quest location. This is the fastest known way of traveling long distances in this game, besides fast traveling. And it's actually really fast since it can travel almost all the way through Daggerfall in like probably a couple minutes. Which is pretty dang good for a game that is like this large in magnitude. Oh, nice. That was actually a really good jump. Oh, this clicked. Yeah, just to be sure. So we do this. We're going to head to our next quest giver, Medora. Talk to her. And we need to get a unicorn horn. And just to make sure, you need to not buffer certain inputs. Yeah, your game can really easily crash at that section if you don't do the right thing. So I had to just be very careful with my inputs. So now she tells us to get this unicorn horn of sorts to free her, because that makes sense. So we grab the horn, teleport back. And yes, we have done it. Anchor again. And go to Orsinium. Okay, so now here we're going to do our next quest here. Gonna just slowly drop here. An important thing to note in Daggerfall is it's very easy to crash it if you're not careful. Okay. So now we're just heading west to grab this totem-like thing. So we pick it up. And we're going to head to the mausoleum. And just to make sure, I need to pull up my notes here because, okay. Yeah, so this quest is one of 4 locations that you can get. And they have set spawns for each, and there's quite a bit of spawns that you can get. So now I need to find one of these mummies. They should be around here somewhere. So even with set spawns, it can sometimes be pretty rough to find them because of how many different locations you have to remember. So I'm just looking for a specific landmark in particular. Yeah, sometimes if you stray too far, like I am, it might become pretty rough. So I'm going to exit and look at it again. Just make a safety save again. Okay. So the mummy can be here. Doesn't seem like it. It's quite unfortunate. Yeah, but you just have to find this mummy in order to progress. Okay. Hopefully we can do this soon. Okay. One last try. Oh, there it is. Nice. So you click these items, and then okay. Here we go. Yeah, this game is pretty hard overall with the RNG and everything. Okay. So I'm going to teleport back. Save the game just in case it crashes. We're going to go back to Daggerfall, Castle Daggerfall. Okay. Making good time here. Okay. Going to kung fu up this wall and head back to the lady. Can I do this? No. Okay. That's fine. I wasn't high enough here. There we go. So now here we're going to talk to this person. We're going to set a teleport thing right here. And we're going to head back to Durrani Tower. Okay. This game in particular is hard to talk about because of the sheer number of things that are going on at once. Okay. So now, hopefully this works. So fast travel to West Castle. So, another thing I should mention is when you fast travel to a location. 1 second. I'm gonna do another super jump here. Yeah, but when you fast travel to a location, you can change the location you end up fast traveling to by traveling to a location that's like north, south, east, or west of it. Okay, here we go. So here I'm trying to get out of bounds here by doing a jump. There we go. Save the game in case. We're almost done with Daggerfall here. Let's get this cutscene. Okay, here we go. I am at the right spot. Yep, definitely a Bethesda quality run. Tons of glitches and very jank stuff happening right here. Okay. So now here I'm just traveling to a specific quest guy. Right here. We're gonna just keep going. So now that dead, gonna head out. And we're going to use this item. So, Chaining Hill. Now we are going to have to find this last person that we need to talk to. Okay, just south. Okay. So it's the one on my left. Okay. Here we go. So now here, going to anchor again. And we're going to collect this totem, which looks like a baby for some reason. Just Bethesda things. Hey, Sorix. So I'm gonna just slowly come here. Hopefully I don't die here. I once died here on PV pace. That was actually a big yikes. Okay. So now here we're going to talk to the king. So we've turned the totem in. Okay. And we should be getting a quest notification soon. Hopefully. There we go. And we're heading to the last quest of the game. So this quest in particular is really jank. Yeah, this game is the biggest one in the series. In fact, it's, I believe, the biggest one in... biggest non-procedurally generated, like, map in general. Okay, so just want to make sure I have a good save here, because you can really easily die here. Yeah, that blue thing just instantly kills you if you get hit by it, which is a big yikes, and you can sometimes get sniped. So here, gonna fly up this door. And we're just going to fly to the very end of this game. Pretty straightforward, obviously. Just to make sure you don't want to get lost. Okay. Yeah, but you have to make sure you know where you're going, because you can crash the game if you're not careful at this section in particular. I need to go north. Okay, there it is. That was way too low. No wonder. Yeah, but if you go like any amount like out of bounds, you just you crash your game, and it's pretty bad. Oh. There we go. Oblivion will be any percent. Time for Dagger Falls when this thing pops up. And nice. That's Daggerfall. That's actually the hardest game for me, so I'm pretty happy. It actually went by pretty smoothly, all things considered. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, open up Morrowind. Hopefully things look good.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name? Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
So Morrowind is where you get off. Probably pretty scary overall too. So here, can't get past this guard because I'm bad. You can cut around the guard and save 2 seconds right there if you're good. So right here, this is Morrowind any percent. And it's the second shortest run. Actually, it is the shortest run for the Elder Scrolls speedrun-wise. Oblivion any percent is a close second.
Yes, we've been expecting you.
So here I'm going to use the menu to line up where I'm going to press.
And the choice is yours.
So I can press quickly, make some good choices.
The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be? Interesting. Now Now, before I stamp these papers,
And I
make sure this
just want to make
information is
sure I get all this menuing stuff pretty
Show
correct.
your papers to the captain when you exit to get your ready.
So I can steal that platter. I drop the platter and then I can pick it up again. And like, generally they take the item back from you, but because you dropped it, for some reason they think it's just fine. Okay. Didn't want to jump there, but I kind of had to. Okay. So I'm gonna buy some items. I'm gonna sell this platter. Buy a couple scrolls and a lockpick. Lockpick in this game is actually the best weapon. In this game, you can insta-kill enemies by charging your weapon, or you're winding up your attack with a weapon and then switching to a lockpick. It's pretty funny. Yes, time to fly soon. So here we're going to buy a couple potions. Gonna buy Rising Force, Mark, and Recall. Now we're going to fly. Okay, just make sure I do this correctly. If I don't get this fly, I'm going to load in a backup save in the interest of time. With me having completed the fly. I think this should be good though. Yeah, it's good. That's good. Nice. So here, pick up this weapon. And now we're going to pick up keening. And by switching weapons really quickly in 1.0, you can actually like really buff up your stats here. So you can get a ton of speed, health, and everything. Here we're going to cast a mark. I'm going to try to fly to this place pretty quickly. I'm getting a lot of load screens for some reason. Wait, like way more than usual. Okay, there we go. That was good. So I'm trying to get out of bounds. We're going to fly, go kill this guy in the center. It's kind of really hard to move at such high speeds here. Okay. So I'm gonna charge my weapon, kill this guy with a lockpick. And teleport back with the potion. And it's important not to keep keening or sunder equipped for too long, or otherwise you will die because your health drains quite a lot. We're going to just fly basically to the end. So here, I'm gonna fly to this door and not get blocked, please. Please. There we go.
What a fool you are.
Going to drop
I'm
here.
a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand-headed
Sunder.
fuck. No recall or intervention can work in this place. Now, lay down your weapons. It's not too late
Just
for
in
my
case.
mercy.
Okay.
Dagoth welcomes you, Nerevar, my
And
old
finish
friend.
Morrowind right there.
But to this place
Nice.
You no
desert,
longer bear the burden of
why have
prophecy.
you come unprepared?
That's Morrowind for you guys. Probably the fastest of all. Definitely the fastest of all the Elder Scrolls games. Okay, Steam. Oh. So now I'm going to open up Oblivion. We're going to go from this save. This is the starting save that we normally use. Okay, and time starts once I press continue here. So here, just clip through these walls. So by quick saving and then just reloading your game, you can sometimes clip through these walls. It's pretty finicky, which is why the any percent category of Oblivion is considered pretty, like, weird overall in those terms. Because it's pretty much all RNG, whether or not you can get a good clip. There we go. 1 second. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, you just need to make sure you have Adrenaline Rush on. It really helps to clip through walls. Okay, so fall through. Oh. Take the key. And now, depending on how long this takes, we'll see what I get. Oh. Yeah, so if this clip doesn't work pretty quickly, I'll probably do the walking path. It's not that much longer. Okay. So I'll give it like a couple more tries. Yeah, but this clip in particular is the worst offender in Oblivion any percent. Basically, every run is determined by whether or not you can get this clip. Okay. I'll give it like half a minute more. You can see me almost clip. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. Yeah. So I'm just going to walk. It's not too much of a time difference. But yeah, that clip is definitely the most annoying clip in the run. And it cuts out all this walking at this section that I'm doing here. Yep. Okay. And now we're going to walk to where the Emperor is. And we're going to do an escort mission for him. just takes a while to get to the end of this cave now because I ran out of adrenaline rush. Normally you have adrenaline rush at this entire section. Makes it quite a bit faster. Okay, so here, drop down, and we're gonna go kill this guy first. And then we're going to punch the Emperor a couple times. Now that he's angry, these guys will run towards me much faster. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Too bad the wrong guy came. Glenroy's supposed to be the one that stops here.
Don't push me, prisoner.
Okay. So now we just kill
He can help us.
that guy.
He must help us. They cannot.
And we're going to go through this dialogue. Select the steed, just cause fast. I didn't need to do that one. Okay. So I'm gonna punch the Emperor once, and these guys should start running towards me. Hey, surplus meats. Thanks for the good luck. So now here, gonna just try to kill these guys. Okay. So now that these guys are no longer angry,
You may as well
okay,
stick close. I'll let you live this time.
they should walk in their right spot. That's good. Pretty good of an escort. Normally it goes much worse. Okay. So now we're going to clip through this wall. Normally you would have to kill a bunch more enemies, have the Emperor die and everything. But by clipping through this wall here, we can just exit the sewers. Right here. Okay. And we're just going to head to the very end of the game in the next, like, minute. Now that we're past the tutorial section. So here, go to the map, and we're going to travel to the Temple District. And for some reason, at this door, if you walk at the right spot and clip through the door right here, this might take a couple tries depending. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There's a door that's just right there at the bottom. And it leads to the very end of the game, right here. And basically we go back, hit that trigger, enter here, and just wait for Martin to come. Once he does, we basically beat the game. That's basically it. That's the main quest of Oblivion in like a couple minutes.
We're too.
It's pretty funny.
I do.
And that's Oblivion. Pretty easy run. It's just pretty dumb overall with how RNG heavy it is. Okay, now time for Skyrim. This one's in 16:9, so hopefully you guys can crop it correctly. Okay, gonna just delete some saves here. time starts once I load in here. Yeah, Sorix. I started 20 minutes late though because I kind of overslept. So that's why I'm kind of trying to go fast. Okay. So here, just jump around the dragon's wing. And we're going to head over to spot. Normally, this entire section takes quite a while. But by just basically jumping over the roofs and stuff, we can head to this cave, which is where you exit out. And we're going to set up a save here. It's a good spot. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to quick save and quick load a lot in this run to skip dialogue. And we're going to grab this bucket because buckets are nice. Sounds like a fun mod. Lol. Okay. So now here. Nice. Gonna go to main menu. Load the save we just made with the bucket. And we beat the first tutorial section of Skyrim. Just that fast. Now we're going to head up this pathway. We're going to grab a chest with gold and a horse, because horses are nice. Horses are actually the fastest known thing, faster than any other mode of transportation, you know? So we just grab some gold for later on. Climb up to the top here. Make a quick save. And when we wait an hour here, for some reason a horse spawns right here. So we punch the hunter off the horse. And we're going to stand right here, make a save, tilt the horse, and go very speedy right here. Oh, this is kind of yikes. Okay. Give me 1 second. I know just a thing. Okay. Yeah. My game was slightly lagging, so it was really difficult. I just had to close a process. That didn't go as far as I wanted because kind of messed up, but that's fine. Yeah, but if you get off the horse at an angle that's around 90 degrees... Okay, that was really jank. I think that was really messed up because of these guys being right in front. Okay. But you want a ton of speed here. We're going to just go all the way up to High Hrothgar, hopefully. Yeah, this is quite a bit more speed than I wanted. Okay. Shoot. I don't know. Yeah, that was like way too much speed. I should have done a quick save at High Hrothgar, because now I lost like a ton of it. Okay. That's fine. Just gonna do it again. So, hi Hrothgar. And we're gonna just land in the water right here. Nice.
They say Helgen, by order of the Jarl, stop. Smart.
Yeah, the thing is in Skyrim though, going in first person in the water is really difficult. Like one, there's a lot of input lag while horse tilting, so it's not the best thing. Okay. And two, if you do hit the water, you can sometimes just gain a ton of height for no reason. It's just Skyrim things. And like it just launches you like hundreds of feet up in the air. Okay. So here I'm going to try to discover multiple locations. This is going to be pretty difficult. Okay. So that's one. Okay, that's fine. It's not what I wanted, but it should be fine. Okay, gonna quick save, quick load here, and get teleported up. That wasn't the right spot. Can I get it from here? Am I high enough? I don't think I am. Okay. That was close. I almost got it. Yeah, but this tilt is probably the hardest tilt in the run. I just barely didn't have enough speed. Okay. Okay, that's Old Hrolden. Head east. Get Whiterun Stables, get Riverwood, and why does this look weird? Okay, that's good. Here we go. Nah, it's fine, Sorix. This is fine. Oh. I loaded the same save. That's pretty funny. Okay. So next tilt here. This one's a pretty small tilt. Going to go here. Nice. And just enter Karspire. Here we're gonna grab this chest. Okay. That was dumb. It clicked on me trying to sleep in that bed rather than opening that chest. And instead of doing that puzzle, which is slow, I'm just gonna do some parkour. This parkour is actually pretty difficult based off the movement mechanics of Skyrim. Plus I'm rusty. Okay. There we go. And now that we have that fast travel location, we're gonna go to Dawnstar.
Oh. I can take you to any of the Hold's capitals.
Hopefully the game does not crash. Okay. So now here we're going to get some items. Well, not items. We're just gonna get some gold from this guy.
Seems like
Hello.
the finest weapons
So
and
we're just going to sell his own items to him. Just take all his gold. Try to make a save here. Unfortunately, I'm getting some bad luck with this save. Okay. Yeah. Getting a save like that is sometimes weird because it's, for some reason, it doesn't want to save the game at certain times like that. That wasn't the right speed. No, it's fine, Sorix. He just regains all his gold anyways the next time you return to him. He just has an infinite amount of money for some reason. Okay, so we go to Septimus's outpost. We head west to here. And try to stop under the Balmore Embassy, which is kind of jank. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm sorry. I kinda need that money too to buy a husband. You know? Buy a husband, get married. Very important, integral parts for my life. Okay. So now that we have the items, we're gonna go back to this carriage. Head to Riften.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You've never been to Riften.
Yeah, that's what basically happens in this run. If anyone's familiar, what we do, the Dragonborn is actually a pretty bad guy in this speed run, that is. You'll see why in like probably a couple minutes. So right here we're going to go head over to Esbern, and by taking the items from the Dalmor Embassy chest, which we just did, it effectively skips half the storyline. And now we're already at this quest where we're like, yeah, we're the Dragonborn. Can you shout? Not right now, but maybe. So we just tried to take that bucket. We need 3 buckets in the run. So that's the second bucket we take. Now here we're going to talk to Esbern, see how things are going. Hello, old friend.
Go away! I told you to go away! What? You'd better come inside.
Wait an hour.
This'll just take a moment.
And then just skip some dialogue here.
This one. Oh.
Yes, yes.
Only a cup.
A little closer.
There we are.
When the game crashes.
That's better.
I'm pretty sure my game won't crash.
There is
Because
drag.
if you're
The dragons are. How would you feel?
familiar with how crashing works in Skyrim, you can prevent a ton of crashes.
Quickly.
Okay. Oh, I didn't want to read that book. How did I read that book when I'm clearly talking to this guy? Okay, that's kinda dumb, but, you know. Jinxed it. Yeah, imagine. Okay. So here's the second load warp and last load warp that we do. That's a yikes. Yeah, load warping is actually pretty annoying of a trick. It's super precise. Read book for knowledge. Yes. Okay, let's see how I'm doing on time. 139, easy. I can like troll for like minutes and stuff and still be way ahead. Okay. So now here, gonna just head over to here. Wait an hour for these two to start conversation. And then by exiting here, and doing a couple of quick saves and quick loads, it basically skips all their lines of dialogue and should... Oh, I guess not, because these guys decided to just stand out there for no reason. Okay. Normally they head downstairs and finish their dialogue, but for some reason they weren't doing that. See, now they're fine.
Is it right?
So now here, gonna go to Skyhaven Temple. Wait an hour. They should appear.
The archive.
So now we're going to open the blood seal, but because that animation takes forever, I'm gonna just get the Elder Scroll in the meantime. So here we're gonna drop down. Try not to say hi to Septimus. Okay, he's not being nice. Okay, here we go. So now that we have the lexicon where we just basically stole it from an old man who's basically blind. Feels bad, man. I know, such a rude person. Stealing from a blind man. Is he blind? I don't know if he's blind, but still. Stealing from an old man. The Dragonborn is really a bad person. It's all in the name of saving the world, guys. So it's okay. So here, just gonna fly all the way over. Oh. Okay, that was kind of too far, but that's fine. So here's Mizark Tower. Normally you would have to go through all of Blackreach and stuff, and it's super bad. But we can just sort of clip inside here and open the door by just clipping inside, just like that. It's pretty funny. And now we just do this super complicated puzzle, guys. Yeah, it's important as well not to, like, rapidly click the buttons because you can soft lock your game. So it's pretty dumb. Like, if you just mash the buttons, you'll crash, like, the game won't work anymore. Okay. Wait, is that where I'm supposed to go? Wait, no. This is where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, because we're going to get married, guys. We have so much time left in the run. You know, oh, I got mauled. Yikes. Yeah. It's only an hour 45 in. Let's learn about marriage, guys. No, I already know about marriage. I just want to get married. No, I don't care, Brynjolf.
My skill in battle.
You look like a good husband. Hey, Mercurio.
Why hire with a master of magic at your side? Well, yes. What? It's settled then.
Yep, let's get married. Let's get married, guys. I'm so excited, you know.
Yes.
Let's have a
You wish to be
married.
married?
Let's get married today. Oh, we can only do it tomorrow? Ah, that's enough time for me to do a bunch of stuff in this game. Okay, so here, wait an hour. Okay, and they should be all the way at the top. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that either. Okay. Just going to grab a bunch of dragon veins, you know? There's actually 5 on that table. What happens if I fail to attend my wedding? I don't know. Okay.
So does it show?
So just give some dialogue, blah blah
You
blah.
mean
I
I've
don't care
never
about
heard of
this
such a thing.
history.
You're probably right. Right.
Just saying that part, all that dialogue is super long, but by doing all the weights and stuff that I did, it like saves like 5 minutes of dialogue. It's really bad. Okay. Yep, Mercurio, we'll make it there on time. Just gonna go through this wall, you know? Just Skyrim things. Yeah, so you go through that wall because the front door is locked because you skip a quest to unlock it, which is pretty dumb. So it's locked forever until I complete a quest.
But heed my warning. No, it is called. We do not regret this loss. Only Paarthurnax. He lives. He speaks to us only those whose voices.
Okay, so we wait an hour for these guys to get outside. And then we do a couple quick saves and quick loads here. Everything should be on the floor. Nice. So this allows me to learn all the shouts really quickly. Then we're going to say hi to everyone's favorite dragon. Mario. Best dragon. So climb to the top here. Look up. Jump to talk to him early in the sky. Oh.
You are bold. I am not by long here.
And we're going to learn Fire Breath. And have a cool sound bite on the way. It's 11. That's kind of a jank time. So I'm going to wait an hour just to make sure Mercurio leaves to the wedding on time. So now we breathe fire Paarthurnax just to show we're Dragonborn. And go through his long line of dialogue here.
Very, but it was the Kel, which is why Tid Kren.
Okay, so now that we finished his dialogue, gonna fast travel. Oh yeah, we need to get married, guys. Let's go get married. You know, I'm so hyped. so hyped for this marriage, guys.
Just thinking about my experiments.
Oh, yeah, I have to read the Elder Scroll too because that was a thing I had to do.
Ah, here's the proud groom.
Oh,
Mara, the first gave birth.
oh no. Failed my marriage. No. But wait, I can move in this cutscene. So, failed my marriage, guys. And what happens is, when you fail your marriage, you regain control in the cutscene, where you normally don't have control over. So now here, we can just do stuff while we're in the cutscene, which is pretty funny.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windham? Oldest city in Skyrim by some count.
Yeah, I did break his heart.
Palace there was built by
It's okay, we're going to go get married to him again because I feel bad, you know? I feel very bad about it.
You have committed crimes against smart.
Like, how could I break his heart? That's so mean. Okay. So we're just going to progress this cutscene a little bit further. Learn this shout of Dragon Rend. Yes, precisely. Okay, so once he lands, turns his head. Gonna travel away and back again. And we're going to progress this cutscene by killing this girl. Oh, rip, he died. Skip this guy's dialogue. Skip this guy's dialogue. And we're going to say hi to Balgriff,
I spend a lot of time at the markets.
just cause he exists like thousands of years in the past, same with every single other character in the cutscene.
Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption?
Please,
Jarl
well,
Balgruuf
I
is
trust.
Okay. So here's the big fight. So we shout at Alduin right there. It's gonna fly straight down here, and we're gonna just kill him. I'm actually mispositioned slightly. That's fine. Nice. Game might be a bit broken. Probably. But isn't every Bethesda game? Parthenax should land right here. Hello. So we talked to Parthenax. Now we're going to talk to Mr. Balgruuf here. Say that we need to capture a dragon.
Here. There. Come. Let's go find Farengar.
So here, wait an hour.
Come to
Talk to Farengar.
Think I found someone
Well,
who can help.
when I say straight to the... I, learned of a
No,
certain stone
let's
tablet
trap a dragon,
hosted by a
Balgruuf.
pharaoh.
What
A
you
dragon
want me
stone,
to let us
said to contain a map of dragon burial sites.
Now what's this nonsense? I want to.
And he wants us to stop this war first.
But get. If the Greybeards.
Okay.
Priority now.
You know, let's go help him. Let's get the Greybeard's help for this. So I'm gonna head over. Hi, Hrothgar. once again. Drop this bucket. Go through the wall. Go through the wall the right way. Climb up the slope. And not do that. Okay, that was a mistake. Oh well. Doesn't lose like any time. Hello, Gear.
I feared as much. We are not warriors.
You misunderstand our...
I see. Partner.
Okay. Now we're gonna say hi to General Tullius. Hit this guard first because free teleport, by the way. 40 gold, teleport literally where you need to go.
Do you have some reason? Right. One of the prisoners. Why don't you... I speak with the greater.
Tell them we have a message, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah.
My job is to quell this... you... Yes.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
So now we're going to go to Ulfric, say the same thing. And then just cause I feel like it, guys, we're gonna go get married, you know?
Ulfric won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around. I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Speak. It's about time.
Have a message, blah blah blah.
I can't afford.
Good.
I
Blah.
Yes.
Yes.
And what would you have me do?
So now,
Not with us.
let's go get married, guys. I feel bad for this guy. Oh. It's kind of a dumb bug. Okay. Sorry, Mercurio.
Please, I need butter.
Hello.
I can't believe you're...
It was a mistake.
It's because it's you.
Let's get married. Okay, Maramel. We're going to get married this time.
I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want
Well, I didn't mean to sit in the bench. Yikes. Okay.
Even Barrett, forgiveness is the heart of my...
Okay. Yay, we're gonna get married, guys. Okay. Oh, yeah, I have to do this peace council thingy. That's a thing in the game. Okay. So just gonna head on over. Oh, come on, get up top. You know you can do it. Here we go. And we're going to start this peace council.
I should not have agreed.
You know, I don't want to be here. Let's just wait like a day, you know. Oh, cool. Failed to attend your wedding ceremony. Again? Oh no. Again? Oh no. How rude am I? That's so rude, you know? How could I do that? All in the name of speed, guys. Make a terrible husband. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's how life works. How Skyrim works. Oh.
You know as well as I do that we can't.
Look at this route, dude. Okay. Come on, Ulfric, say your line.
This is our.
So, Dragonborn, well said. For once you'll actually pay for.
But yeah, that saves quite a bit of time. Because normally you would have to sit through this entire council cutscene. And it takes ages.
And I'm cross-referencing this. By calling the dragon with... He's not compared. I think it's very like... Oda Vin.
Cool. And... gonna finish up this main quest. Gonna call this dragon. Oh. So run up to Ulfric.
We're ready.
We're ready.
As I promised. Now that it's upon us.
Please.
As I promised. My men
misclicked.
know what to do.
It's really easy to misclick in Skyrim because the menus are actually really trash. Like your cursor could be over one option and it will select like a totally different option just cuz.
You do have
There we go. So we shouted this Odaving down. It's gonna do a swoop. Land here. Free fire. Okay, scary dragon is scary. Scary. Okay. But we're good. I'll let everyone else do the work for me. Hello.
Many among ourselves. Once he has been lost of well, only of
and we're going to release this guy. He's going to take us to the final cutscene end part of the game. I got courier. No, that's unfortunate.
Got to go.
Okay. So now we're going to do our second to last horse tilt here. We're just going to lean this horse down just a little bit. Hopefully this is enough speed. Looks like enough speed. Yeah, the courier just follows you wherever you go. It's like really dumb. Come on, get more height. This tilt in particular is pretty dumb. But we're nearing the end, which is good. Nice. Okay, so right here, gonna do our last horse tilt. It's a small one. Saves a little bit of time though, because normally you would have to just walk pretty far distance. Oh, I'm actually moving super fast here. Okay, yeah. Didn't save that much time, but whatever. So here we're gonna fight this guy.
What brings you, Wayfarer?
Goes down in one power attack and a fire breath. Pretty simple. And we're gonna just head these guys inside the hall. Say hi.
Last, Alduin's doom.
And now they're going to go all on like a speech, which takes ages. So we're gonna just speed it up by entering and exiting this door. Because they take actually ages to walk out. Okay. There we go. So now that they're outside, I'm just going to do this final end fight, which is actually the easiest fight out of all three in this game. Or, I guess it's easier than the first fight against Alduin by a landslide. Like that fight against Alduin the first time is probably the hardest speedrun. Core. Okay. Now, time stops once Alduin dies, so get ready on time. Should be in the next minute, or less than a minute. Actually taking quite a bit of damage. Why can't I shout? There we go, time. Yay, did the thing. Yep, so that was all 5 Elder Scrolls games. 2 hours and 8 minutes?
And 1 second.
And 1 second.
Very important, and 1 second.
Yes. For being, like, pretty rusty and saving 20 minutes to the estimate and being 20 minutes late, I think that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow it works out.
Works out all good. Thank you so much for that run. It was really awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yep. Up next, we've got some Final Fantasy VII with the Great Todman. Stick around for that. Anything else you'd like to say, Kronos?
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Shoutouts to the Elder Scrolls community and everything. Shoutouts to you guys for managing this amazing event. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And yeah. Okay. That should...